Oh God, that's bad. That's bad. Here we are. Welcome back to the Putty Mod YouTube channel. Here we go. And on the bench today, this is a Honda S2000 differential. It is getting a lot of fancy stuff. We have an OS Geiken 1.5-way custom tuned LSD. Beautiful set of WPC treated ring and pinion gears. All the supporting parts and hardware from Honda. The Putty Mod solid steel sleeve. And the Putty Mod up cooling cover with the largest heat sink available on the market. Anyway, it holds about 1.5 quarts of oil, and you can jack from it. It's good cover. It works out real nice. Fits like a glove under the car. Anyway, I'll get all this unpackaged, and you'll see that beautiful finish that's done by WPC out in California. It is a patented process that they do. And we are back here with the LSD balance, and we are within, oh boy, look at that. Hold on, let me fix my dial indicator here. And there we go. We're within 1/2 thousandths. Started out with just over 2 thousandths run out, and I got this thing balanced within 1/2 thousandth, so that's pretty darn good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and set up the ring gear next. And there's that really pretty WPC finish right there. And we are back. We have the ring gear on now, and we're checking our balance. I got this thing at barely 1/2 thousandths. Between what I balanced out the LSD and then getting the ring gear on and balancing, this is where we're at now. That is super nice. Doesn't get much better. Okay, we are all set now to check for our pattern. Everything balanced out beautifully. Looks great. Let's see what we got. All right, guys, well, we're in the ballpark. Got 3 thousandths backlash, but the contact pattern is a little bit towards that face more than I like it. I'd like to see it a little deeper than that. Backside is looking really good, so we're like within a thousandths of perfection, I would say. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this thing apart. I'm going to change that shim and go for that perfection. Stand by. All right, we're all set up here. Separate that pinion. I love this press. It is awesome. All right, stand by. I want to go get the other shim that I want. All right, here we go. That one off. Put that one on. Put that on. Set this off. Perfect. Now that's a pressed fit. All right, and we're back after the shim change. Everything mocked up and set up. Backlash is at 3 thousandths right now. It is consistent, and that's just the transfer on the new shim. And you can see how good that is. Here's the actual pattern right here. I'm gonna go ahead and move this indicator so you guys can get a good look at this. So you got the indicator out of the way, and there's your pattern. That's what we were looking for right there, that perfection. You can see down here as well. Not as important on the pinion, you're really not looking at that, but it's still, when you see it's absolutely perfect there as well, it's like, wow, that's kind of cool, you know? But this is what you're really shooting for, is getting a really good full contact down low where the strongest part of the gear is. So we are perfect now. All right, I'll go ahead and get this apart again, and we'll start setting up for that Putty Mod solid steel sleeve. We have the Putty Mod solid steel sleeve in place. Now we're just checking the turning torque. And we are good.
The gasket actually interlocks to the valve cone. Pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully this side's going to go a lot better than the other.
I have confidence. It's going to be perfect. No trouble.
Sure.
I told you that cat was up to no good. Stop, kitty. What are you doing, that Lucy dog? You messing her up? Don't pay any attention to that cat. Late night shop antics. It's been a long day. Anyway, here are our supporting pieces here that you've seen earlier in the video. This is our restored cover bolts. As you can see, they look really, really good. Super nice how they came out. Pretty much solid steel sleeve ready to go. There's our axle flanges, the stub axles. Pretty nice, right? How good these things come out when you just take the time and restore them. There's our Putty Mod up cooling cover, the extra capacity and the largest heat sink. No Putty Mod sticker on that yet because I ran out, and I'm waiting for Nelson to make me some more. All right, let me turn down this radio before I get a copyright deal going down and I can't show this video. But anyway, we're all finished up with the build. All the Geiken LSD, WPC treated gears. Came out super nice. Super clean. Fill in the drain bolts restored. Look much better than they did when I took this thing apart. Of course, all the hardware looking really nice too. But anyway, next one on the bench is this NC Miata differential. It's got a Quaife LSD. We're replacing the gear set and everything else inside of it because it was super high mileage. This is a nice, good, clean, used gear set that the client wanted us to use for this build, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. All our supporting Mazda speed parts here. Putty Mod solid steel sleeve. I refreshed the case, made it look much nicer. It was kind of crappy looking. Looks good now. All right, let me get this thing built. Thanks for watching. Guys, please tune in for the next video and subscribe. And Shop Kitty says, send treats. Shop Kitty. Oh, look at that baby. Get things set up here. Here is a flange that the dampener had given up the ghost on. This is the flange to this rear end here that I'm restoring, and I got to get that off. It's what's left of the original damper. These things come apart on these cars when they've got a lot of power, and this is usually you want to replace that, or get rid of it, and that's what we do here, and put it on like an automatic car would have without the damper. This is the pinion that came out of it. It's pretty toasty, so definitely had seen a lot of miles of time. So it's very good that we're getting rid of that. And that's the little bearing and all the duct that goes along with it. But anyway, everything's coming along super nice. Let me go ahead and fix this flange and make it much better than it looks like right now. All right, there's that flange all cleaned up now. I didn't do a bang up job on it. I just kind of cleaned it up, made it presentable, fixed up the yoke, because it's got a pretty good ring in it, from where you adjust the seal so that it gets into a new area on the yoke. So it's essentially like having a new yoke by doing that. So I take note as to where the seal was originally from the factory, and I adjust that in a different location so this seal will ride on a new location on the yoke and give a nice seal and good service for many years. Got what was left of the damper off, that's done. Cleaned up and straightened out the dust shield here. I'm getting ready to press that back on and carry on with the build. Got our solid steel sleeve, the Putty Mod solid steel sleeve, getting ready to be set up and checked for fitment. Things are moving along. This fellow that I'm putting this rear end together for didn't want anything fixed up on this rear end. He just wanted me to really just do an assembly. It's in a track car, but this flange, the way it wasn't really in good shape for even mechanically. It could have been an issue. That's why I went ahead and went the extra and getting this flange straightened out so that he doesn't have a problem with balance or anything like that. Everything is as good as it can be or should be. And it doesn't look too bad either, so we'll carry on with this build. All right, we are set to do the Putty Mod solid steel sleeve now. Everything's been fitted up in the lathe, and we're good to go. Got a beautiful pattern. Perfect. All right, we have everything torqued to spec now, and we're going to show the backlash here, and it is at 3.5 thousandths. And that is consistent around the gear. Got that Quafe LSD in there. It's a factory 4:10 ratio. Got a perfect gear-to-gear contact pattern. It really came out super sweet. Just got to put the cover on it, put the axle seals in it. She's ready to go. Thanks for watching, guys. And we'll get the next one up on the bench. I'll see you on the next video.